Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister Wives. Robyn has no friends by her side after Meri saw her true face and stopped talking. Sister Wives star Robyn is no longer close to her former sister wife, Meri. The two were best friends at one point, but soon, Meri got to see Robyn's real intentions. After she left Kody, she got a lot of time to reflect upon her journey, and she realized that Robyn had manipulated her. Robyn joined the Brown family in 2010 after she ended her first marriage. She had 3 kids whom Kody later adopted. While the other sister wives were wary of her, Robyn formed a friendship with Meri. She was submissive, which was why she became Kody's favorite in the first place. Robyn had issues adjusting and bonding with the other family members except Meri. On the other hand, the latter had problems with Christine and Janelle, so it was easy for her to bond with Robyn. Now that they have parted ways, Robyn is having difficulties forming other friendship bonds. Robyn always wanted to win Kody and have him all by herself, and now she is left with him. Robyn initially struggled to form a bond with Janelle and Christine. However, now she has no friends. Her double standards and controversial personality are the main reasons why the Brown family members avoid her. Kody's eldest son, Paydon, openly criticized Robyn. He mocked her, saying that she only sees what she wants to see. He even indirectly called her self-centered. Robyn had a major tiff with Christine, and to date, the latter holds a grudge against her. Christine revealed that Robyn always got the best things, and she got her leftovers. On the other hand, Meri thinks Robyn betrayed her. Robyn promised her that she would visit him during the pandemic, but she left her all alone to suffer. All these things made Meri realize that Robyn was never her friend. In fact, Robyn has no idea what real friendship means. Robyn never stood up for Meri, while Kody insulted her. Janelle and Christine, on the other hand, always had each other's backs. Now, the OG 3 wives have moved on in life and found their circle. Robyn is alone without a friend. She only has Kody, and we all know how self-absorbed he is. Sister Wives. Janelle shares her frustration about Robyn's luxury lifestyle. Robyn from Sister Wives is definitely not the family's favorite. From Christine to Janelle, nobody likes her. Recently, Janelle called Robyn a gold digger. During a conversation, she got frustrated with her. She shared how all the wives worked hard for their goals, but Robyn got everything easy. While they all struggled to make ends meet, Robyn was not even part of the family. She was not with them during the starvation days, but now, she is enjoying all the perks. Sister Wives. Robyn now has no friends after split with Meri. At one point, Robyn Brown and Meri used to be very close. They used to claim that they were good friends, but now have no contact with each other. After Meri left Kody, Robyn ghosted her, and the duo ended their friendship on a bitter note. Meri started forming other bonds and is now very close to her best friend, Jen Sullivan. Robyn, on the other hand, has no friends. Sister Wives. Kody Brown is finally showing growth. I think he's more self-aware after his divorces. Hell may have frozen over, because on the latest episode of Sister Wives, I think we're finally starting to evolve from one Mr. Kody Brown. Kody, the patriarch of a formerly polygamous family, has been reeling in recent seasons after 3 of his 4 wives decided to leave the family. Kody was married to 4 wives for much of Sister Wives' run: Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown. Between them, they were raising 18 children, and all seemed well for the Brown family. The family moved from their idyllic cul-de-sac in Las Vegas to Flagstaff, Arizona, after Kody and his wives purchased a 14-acre property called Coyote Pass, which they planned to build 4 different homes on to live happily ever after. Their move, in 2018, was put on pause during the pandemic, and 3 out of 4 marriages didn't survive. Christine was the first to announce she was leaving Kody, and she was followed by Janelle and Meri. Kody and Robyn remain married. Kody is healing from his divorces. On Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 22, we're finally starting to see some development on Kody's part. Christine left him in 2021, so Kody's had a few years to process his failed marriages. Healing isn't linear, and everyone is on their own path, so it's hopeful to see that Kody is finally starting to come to a place of acceptance regarding his divorces. He's starting to recognize that the more time that passes, the easier it is to move forward. He said that during his divorces, he became self-destructive, and that nearly caused him to sabotage his marriage to Robin. Kody is showing a level of maturity I haven't seen him display before. He's open about his flaws, and the way his anger made everything worse when the family was falling apart. I can see why Kody spiraled during his divorces. He's a man who so devoutly believed in the merits of polygamy, he opened up his family to reality television cameras back in 2010. He wanted to be an example to others out there, and prove that polygamy could work, so much so that he risked his family being exposed to the legal ramifications of being plural. The family even had to move from Utah to Las Vegas after they went public, since they would have more protection for their unconventional lifestyle in Las Vegas. He has expressed that he feels less valuable now that some of his wives have left, and he worried that Robin wouldn't want him anymore. The divorces didn't just impact Kody, Meri, Christine, and Janelle. They impacted the entire family. I've literally never heard Kody say things like, "Plural marriage is hard." I thought from my myopic perspective that it was just hard on me. But I failed to recognize what a struggle this would be for my wives. Kody is finally recognizing that even though the marriages seemed fine and dandy from his perspective, he wasn't thinking about his wives, other than Robin. He didn't see them as sentient individuals with wants and desires that he couldn't ever fulfill, and them leaving him was actually the best move for them. Kody is reconnecting with his older kids. Kody is also coming to a place of acceptance regarding his strained relationships with many of his older children. Kody and Janelle's marriage broke down, in part, due to Kody's choices during the pandemic. Kody was so fearful of catching COVID that he isolated himself from everyone, including most of his children, and when Janelle saw that Kody was putting his family with Robin above their family, she decided to leave him. Janelle will always pick her children over Kody. During a Valentine's dinner with Robin in episode 22, Kody tells her about a trip he took to see some of his older daughters. Yes, he still blames his exes for the deterioration of his relationships with his older children, but at least now, he's trying to fix them. He told Robin he didn't feel welcome in some of their lives after the splits, but as a parent, he should have overcome those feelings and tried to keep his relationships with his children strong. He didn't, and it caused a lot of resentment. Kody apologized to Robin for his anger during divorces. During their Valentine's dinner, Kody was introspective about the impact the divorces had on his relationship with Robin. He said he became so angry, he nearly ruined his marriage to Robin. Robin was going through her own processing of the breakups. She'd always envisioned growing old all together, so the other wives leaving was a betrayal to her as well, and Kody pushing her away didn't help. "I'm sad because the difficulties of the past 3 years have affected us," Kody told Robin. "I want to apologize for the dark space I went through and how it harmed you. It wasn't fair to you." Kody went on to explain that he was so hurt from the rejection of his wives leaving, he nearly sabotaged his marriage to Robin. "I was so broken. I was self-destructive." Kody finally apologized for the pain all of his wives experienced. His apology is a way for him to take accountability for what went wrong. He's not acting like the victim he has been acting like for the past 3 years. Kody has been doing some processing, clearly, and he's coming to a place of peace with everything that went down. Kody said he didn't mean it when he said he never loved former wives. Kody has spent multiple seasons now trying to heal from his divorces. Within that healing, he said very hurtful things about his former marriages. He claimed he was never attracted to Christine, and that he never loved any of them. But this new version of Kody recognizes that those things were said in anger, and that he didn't mean them. Kody said he doesn't blame his ex-wives for being angry with him. He was angry at them too. And then he said that as much as he said he didn't love them, he does love them. He just hates this situation. This is the most mature, self-aware version of Kody I've ever seen, and I've watched every single season of Sister Wives. The episode ends with Kody saying he hopes that someday, they could all be friends. Time really does heal all wounds, and Kody's growth is proof of that. the cult-like grip behind Sister Wives' long-lasting bonds. Sister Wives is a far cry from what it used to be. When it debuted on TLC in 2010, it followed a united polygamist family navigating their busy lives. Kody Brown was introducing a fourth wife, Robyn, who he spiritually married during the first season and later legally married in 2014 after divorcing his first wife, Meri. Kody and Meri had been married since 1990, and he had taken on two other wives shortly after, Janelle in 1993 and Christine in 1994, though they were spiritual marriages. However, the Brown family today is only a shell of its former self. Cracks in the relationships were visible early on and only worsened over time. Christine was the first to leave Kody in 2021 after 27 years together. Janelle followed in late 2022, and Meri confirmed her split in 2023 after 3 decades of marriage. Now, only Robyn remains in an unintentionally monogamous relationship with Kody, one she's made clear she's not happy with. Fans have breathed a sigh of relief that 3 out of 4 wives have finally left. But it literally took decades, despite years of emotional neglect and favoritism that played out on screen. Given Kody's egotistical behavior, it's surprising the wives stayed as long as they did, so why did they? Fear of religious consequences. It's possible one of the most powerful forces keeping the Brown together was their religious background. Their religious practices were regularly discussed and showcased in the early seasons, though less so now. The Browns were part of the Apostolic United Brethren, AUB, a fundamentalist Mormon group that believes polygamy is necessary to reach the highest level of heaven. So, while plural marriage isn't required, it's encouraged. While divorce is technically allowed, it's frowned upon as it's seen as breaking the covenant. Most of the Browns were born into polygamy. Kody, Meri, and Christine all came from plural families. Janelle was raised Mormon but not polygamist. That is, until her mother became Kody's father's second wife, technically making them step-siblings. It's how Kody and Janelle met. Robyn was the only wife who didn't have a polygamist background, but she seemed to embrace the lifestyle wholeheartedly once she spiritually married into the family. Divorce is a big decision with serious consequences in the Browns' faith. For wives like Christine and Meri, who were raised in the culture, the fear of being spiritually condemned or shunned by their community was likely very real. Leaving plural marriage isn't just abandoning a husband, it represents the loss of one's eternal family and heavenly blessings. This religious pressure possibly created a deep-seated guilt that made it all the more difficult for the wives to walk away, even when they were deeply unhappy with Kody. Kody's manipulation and power dynamics. Beyond religious pressure, there were also emotional and psychological forces at play inside the Brown household. Longtime Sister Wives viewers have seen Kody's behavior shift dramatically, increasingly favoring Robyn over his other wives. One of the biggest turning points was when Kody legally divorced Meri in 2014, only to marry Robyn and adopt her children. It sent a clear message to the family: Robyn's needs came above all others. The favoritism became even harder to ignore during COVID. Kody refused to visit his other wives and kids due to safety concerns, and opted to stay with Robyn, but didn't consistently apply the same social distancing rules. Kody gaslit the other wives and accused them of disloyalty if they raised concerns, fueling resentment. It can be argued that Robyn also played a role in maintaining the power structure. She supported Kody's strict COVID rules that isolated the family and kept Kody closer to her. Robyn pushed a victim mentality, while her actions usually benefited her position in the family, not anyone else. Kody and Robyn's manipulation tactics, the favoritism, gaslighting, and guilt-tripping, likely made the other wives second-guess their unhappiness and compete for Kody's approval, making it harder for them to break the unhealthy cycle. It's also possible the family's financial ties made it difficult for the wives to leave easily. Despite the TLC paycheck, the Browns have infamously struggled with money over the years. Even before the show, Meri and Kody filed for bankruptcy in 2005, with over $229,000 in debt. Janelle had also filed for personal bankruptcy years earlier, also citing debt. Tied together by financial dependence. After relocating to Arizona in 2018, the Browns purchased several plots of land in Coyote Pass in hopes of building multiple homes for their entire family. However, construction never began due to their money issues. Eventually, the plans were further stalled when Christine left, only for the two other wives.